Hello human beings, welcome to my channel. Instead of a vlog, I've decided to make a tutorial on a Harry Styles inspired cardigan. As this is my first time trying to do a voiceover, I hope I don't sound that dead, so let's get started. A few information you might want to know. This is my second time making this cardigan, as my first one, as shown, this one, was a trial with the remaining yarns I have, because of my impulses. So if you prefer this cardigan over the one that I will be showing, the template for it will be shown at the end, and I'll note down the timestamps for it in the description. So to get started on this project, we need a lot of yarns. If you're using the type of yarns I'm using, you need about 13 balls. Colors I've gotten for this project are green, purple, pink, blue, and light brown. The names bracketed are the names given to the specific yarn from the store that I bought, and you can find the link in the description below. So this is the template that I'll be using, while this one is for the other cardigan that I've showed you, the first version of it. As we are making the cardigans in strips, this is like how the strips will look like this is one strip. And then there will be 4 different colors in the strip. And then each color will have 30 rows as explained, and I'll be knitting the cardigan because I cannot crochet. So the back will have 5 of these strips, while the sides will have 4 each, but then 2 on each side, and then with only 3 different colors. The front, these 2 strips will be the same, but these 2 strips which is facing you, will be narrowed down in the end. And I have listed a description here. I hope you can understand, but if you don't, you can comment below and ask me about it. And then lastly, we will have the sleeves. The sleeves are so this 2 will be bigger with 30 stitches, and then this 2 will be smaller with 16 stitches like the rest of them, and then it will just narrow down. So yeah, these are the 2 sleeves. And then our cuffs are made out of 50 stitches using the knit and purl method. So yeah, the ending will consist of either 200 or 250 stitches using the knit and purl method, and they have to be an even number of stitches. And then for this one, since it's a smaller project, there will be 210 stitches, and this one, which is a bigger project, will have 250 stitches, and then we just sew it together. So yeah, and then I have a bit of information here, which is to understand how to differentiate the right and the wrong side, which I hope will be helpful for you. It might sound a little complicated, so here is the short knitting information. I'm sure you do know how to knit already, but if you don't, here's a short video of how I style my stitches. And just like that, you have 16 stitches, and we start to knit. So this is how you knit. And as we watch myself struggle with the needle, I hope whatever I have said makes it easier, but if it doesn't really make sense, there's the template that I'll be using will be posted on the end of this video, so you can go there and screenshot the template, and hopefully it will make sense a bit. And after multiple hours of knitting, we have this kind of strip, and then now I'm going to be teaching you how to switch color. You just continue on with what you were doing, but you just use a different yarn. And as you can see, or attempt to see, I struggle with it because I was filming it at a really low angle. You see, it fell. So yeah, that was hopefully helpful for you. And yeah, I know my filming wasn't that good yet, but hopefully I'll get there soon. And after multiple times of me trying to get the yarn in, you just tie a knot to secure it so it doesn't slip away like what it kept doing. So once you're done with your strips, you can sew them together. This is the back part of the cardigan, so, and then this is the strips and how it looks like. And boom! This is how you... Okay, sorry, I might or might not have laughed at my transition, but this is how it turns out to be. And what you saw was me forgetting the direction of it, so I tried every angle. Anyway, so you sew the back panel with the side panels and the front panel. together along these edges, like what I'm showing with my amazing ass nails. Just kidding, they're not. And then you sew these two parts, like the front and the back, together, like what I've done it for the other side. Yeah. And here's your favorite part of struggling with me to sew. Just kidding. I mean, like, I might be the only one struggling here. Here's a short montage of me trying to sew because I suck at sewing. Yay! And here's me trying to show how it looks like without the sleeve. It really looks like a vest, and honestly, I'm not that invested in it. I'm sorry, it was probably a lame joke. Let's move on then with my crusty ass outfit. And this is how the bottom ring looks like with the purl and knit method, and it took way too long because of the too many stitches here. And kind of like a disclaimer, I didn't really have time because like I keep forgetting to film and I just continued to knit because I was lifeless, so I'm sorry.
And to continue, I added the lining to it. I can't tell you how long I was supposed to make it because I was alternating between knitting and sewing it onto the cardigan.
My normal voice is back and this is how the sleeve will look like. It's like this, yeah. And here are the cuffs. So you stitch the cuffs to the sleeve and then you stitch the sleeves together. And I was supposed to stitch it together to the hole in the vest, but it kind of failed because I did it in the opposite way. So I had to retake out everything and reattach them directly onto the hole instead of sticking them together. So it was a mess. Yeah. But we did not suffer for 11 days of straight knitting to find misery. So here's the final product. Ta-da! I don't know what my phone did, but I love this filter so much. And then, yeah, it's me with the crusty ass shirt because apparently I don't change during COVID-19 because hi. But thanks for coming with me on this really sad adventure, and here is a template that you can screenshot. Have a nice day. Remember to subscribe and like and comment if you like this, and you are my fellow human beings. Bye!